Yield management is using various rate controls to optimize your revenue. The first level of rate controls are done at the rate level. This is a rate for a deluxe room after 8 p.m. So we specify what room types it's for, we specify the rate by season and by day of the week or day of the stay, and by the number of people. And then we can also specify things like what dates can you is the rate active for, what dates can you sell it, are there occupancy controls so you can turn off lower yielding rates as you fill up, or time of day controls like this one here where people are tired after 8 p.m. they won't negotiate their rates as much, so you can have a slightly different rate for that time of day. There is a separate movie that'll show you how to set the date sensitive rate controls on the rate calendar tab. I'd encourage you to look at that before you carry it on this one. So now let's see how the yield management works in a built-in system. I'll make a reservation for 4 days for a double deluxe room, 2 adults, and make a reservation. Hops across to the reservation program and shows me the rates. We can see here we have a rack high rate, and we have some other rates, and we have a rack low rate. If I look for another set of days, let's say 5 days, and do the same search, I will see that the rack low rate is no longer here because it has a closed control for one of those days. So the first step in the yield management is to filter away the rates that are not applicable. In this example here, it filtered away the rack low rate because it was a minimum length of stay control. So there was a closed control. So other rates will be filtered away, like the corporate rates and other rates. So once you have the list of applicable rates, they are then sorted into the order that you want them to be presented. So I'm presenting my rack high rate, followed by a bed and breakfast, and so on. So the sales manager decides what order the rates are going to be in, and this then becomes the selling script for making the reservations. So the rules are set up by the sales manager or yield manager, and then they are enforced by the software. So that way you don't have to have your weekly meeting where you're telling your reservations clerks that they should sell rate X but not rate Y.